Mike Jones Beats.
Gorilla edibles. And hey, don't forget the milk. If they can't show you where they get their CMOS from, don't consume it. We have packages that will help you fully monetize your brand and events. Let's build you a channel that'll have you looking like a pro while streaming to Apple TV, Roku, Amazon, Fire TV, Samsung TV, and more. Visit us at www.netstarslive.online for more info. Netstars Live, making your streams come true.
Somebody already got kicked. Dope. Somebody already got kicked. Dope.
Say the wrong thing and get the bags. With the force of everything that I have. Say the wrong thing and get the bags. Oh, now you niggas salty and you mad. Niggas say the wrong thing and get thrown out the conversation. Throw up two fingers and tell them, please don't keep the drama away. Bye. Donate to the cause and hit the cash app. And if you ain't got it, them likes are free. Go and smash that. BBN, hit that with a hashtag. Sick with the content, come around and need a hazmat. Jack Frost, yeah, you dudes need to back off. You got the work around here, yeah, we all tip our hats off. Keep the same name, that's what you point for. But if you coming back in, put a 2.0. Big bags, and you asking what they heavy for. Foot and ass be going hella crazy with the petty wars. Good conversation, that's what we be really ready for. Conversation like being on the bottom of a heavy whore. Nah, why niggas be like that? Unsubscribe and tell them, yo, hey, I'll be right back. Say the wrong thing and get the bags. With the force of everything that I have. Say the wrong thing and get the bags. Oh, now you niggas salty and you mad. Niggas say the wrong thing and get the bags. With the force of everything that I have. Say the wrong thing and get the bags. Oh, now you niggas salty and you mad. Niggas say the wrong thing.
Yeah, bags. We just kicked that guy straight out the door. We don't got time for that. We hold those over here. Who the fuck is that dude? Hold on. Can we get bags in the chat? Y'all don't see it, but somebody got hit with bags. Can we get all the bags? BBN Jack Frost. What's up, party people? How's everybody doing? I hope everybody's having a beautiful day. Hey, yo, check this out. So, first of all, there was a versus that happened last night. First of all, how's everybody doing today? I hope everybody's really having a beautiful day. These are facts. So, first of all, they had a versus the other night. And so, the versus was Trina and Eve and I don't think it could be argued that Eve is the better recording artist. But I saw people saying that Trina actually had the better show as far as her energy and whatnot. So I want to have a discussion this morning about who should be the next versus, and at the same time I want to have a discussion about everybody that saw the Trina versus Eve versus, or some of it, like I saw a little bit of it. I want y'all to rate it. I want y'all to tell me what y'all think about it. I want y'all to tell me what y'all think about the songs that was used that you were privy to, and I also want y'all to tell me about what y'all think about the energy and of the performers, because I'm curious about this, because they've just changed around the format, and I think that the way that they changed, not for nothing, the change that they actually made to the format is partly something that I said they should have did initially. We'll get to that in a moment. I think they kind of mixed it up. I've made references previously to, you know, a way in which if I was in control of what the verses was, what I would have did in contrary to what they were doing at the time. Anyway, with all that being said, we want to give appreciation to everybody that did a drop yesterday. Also, I want to give appreciation to people that give drops when we're not even online. You niggas is the best. All of you red bastards. I'm gonna call out the offline drop. Because it didn't say not to. Shout out to Kelly with the $5 drop. Shout out to Kelly. Shout out to Big Milo, and shout out to is that Native Son? Native Son, definitely appreciate you. With that being said, let's do roll call real quick and then let's get to the show. BBN Networks is good morning. Come in, take a seat, hit that like button, become a member, join the green team. Trump Esquire says Griselda and Dipset. I think that might be something. We should have a Griselda conversation just in general. I don't know Asa Harris, but shout out to Asa Harris. I have no idea what those things is that you just wrote in there, but yeah, why not? I have no idea what that says though. Shout out to JPA, salute. I haven't seen you in a while. Hope everything is going well. JPA says BBN Frost, and he's throwing up a whole bunch of Frosses. What up, C-Crafts says salute Frost. What up, Stilo Facts? Now, this is what I want to say real quick, and this is the dope shit. And as always, everything evolves. What up, New York Nikki? Everything evolves. So, when you first show the public something, that is obviously not the its final form. It's obviously not the last iteration of the thing that you have created. Obviously, you created a thing, and then you're going to build off that thing that you created, and it's going to become something more than what it was, because one of the main things that an individual, like a content creator, needs in order to be able to improve the product is user interaction. I'm just explaining something to you. I'm not going to go too far into this. The people that's paying attention and know. The people that's paying attention will find out. The people that know will know. And the people that don't know, that think I don't know what I'm talking about, shout out to you. What up, Tim Bullock? So I say all that to say this. When the verses first came out, we already knew that that wasn't going to be what it was. It was going to turn into something else. They was going to make it something else. It was going to transform. It was going to grow. It was going to start off at this point, and then it was going to end up at this point. We already knew that. That's just the way that, content creators know that. I'm not talking about people that just get on the internet and talk. I'm talking about people who actually create content. So content creators knew that. It was gonna change from what it was and turn into something else. So the point in which I'm trying to make is, when Versus first came out, one of the things that I said that they should do is, I have an idea for a thing, and basically I think somebody heard the idea that I have for a thing, and that kind of turned into the Versus. That's what I personally think. I'm not going to say the idea again, because I don't want to, because if that isn't the case, I don't want somebody to steal it. But I did talk about something about 3 years ago, a way that they should start doing battles with rappers, and not just with rappers, but with musicians in general. Anybody that was here, you know what I was talking about. But a couple of years ago, what you think the Versus is literally what the Versus is. I'll say the thing, because you know there's gonna be people that's like, Jack Bruce is just trying to take credit for things. If y'all remember me talking, I said that what they should do is musicians should battle, and the way that they should battle, I said this like 3 years ago. This is no cap. And I said that the way that what up, Elusive? And I said that the way that the musicians should battle is like this. They should have 2 different venues. They should be they should have their own audience, like their people, their own audience. They should be at 2 different venues. One person plays a song at this venue, and then they go to the next venue where that person is there with their audience and they play a song. If anybody was here, you remember me talking about that. I've talked about that like 3 years ago. That's literally what VERZUZ is and what it can turn into. So I'm always extremely happy to see that VERZUZ is a thing that's winning, because I had an idea which is complementary to that, is similar to that, and you know, it's good to see when you have an idea about something and somebody do something similar and that shit start working. You feel me? That's why I keep trying to tell you I'm valuable. With that being said, I want to know what y'all think. Somebody said Griselda, Dipset. Who thinks Griselda and Dipset should do a VERZUZ? We got Jules and Banks. I don't think Jules and Banks should do a VERZUZ. I don't think neither one of them has enough hits independently. You understand what I'm saying? I think one of the things I don't like is I don't like that they do these verses and you could just be doing the chorus. How is that your song? That's not your song. Get out of here. You could use a verse. You could use a verse off of some song where the song was extremely popular, but you weren't even the best lyricist or artist on the damn song. It was somebody else, but you using the song, and that's going to stir up nostalgia in certain individuals, and so you might win even though your verse is trash. So I personally think one of the things that they need to do is it needs to be an artist or a group that has enough of their own independent music in order to be able to battle or in order to be able to go against the other person. What they can do, in my opinion, is, and this is just my opinion, what the fuck do I know, but what they can do, in my opinion, is, you know, that point that leads up to the verses, that, you know, the verses don't always start on time. I think they should purposely start the verses off a half an hour before time. In all of those songs that those artists want to play that got other people on them, I think they should just play those songs. They start the verses off a half an hour before time. They play a half an hour to 45 minutes before time. We already know that they starting it early, so you're not there at the start of it expecting to see the actual artist. You're just there at the start of it. They got some stuff going on the screen or whatever the case is, and they playing the music that can't be put into the actual verses because they got other people on it. Because they got other people on it. So yeah, that's a thing. Jules and Banks, I don't know. See, the problem with Banks is probably one of the most superior rappers in the industry, not for nothing, like as far as like punchlines and shit like that go, but he don't have no chemistry. Banks is like mayonnaise, with no disrespect. Like he's just too vanilla. He doesn't have any personality. So I think that hurts Banks, that he's so laid back that we don't. Put it like this, who knows who Banks is? We know more about Tony Yayo's personality, or should I say what kind of person Tony Yayo is, really, than Banks. You understand what I'm saying? And Tony Yayo ain't really a rapper. Tony Yayo was just down with them niggas and they wrote some verses for him and put him on some tracks. He's not really a rapper. Shout out to Tony Yayo though, because I respect that. But he's not even really a rapper. That's why you never really hear Tony Yayo talking about, yo, that Tony Yayo album coming out. No, nigga. Tony Yayo album is just going to be a couple of him standing around like this being the tough guy. I'm the tough guy, y'all. Come on now. He's not a rapper, but shout out to Tony Yayo. First of all, salute the G Unit just in general. So just so we can be clear, 100% transparent, just so we can be clear, I don't know about the Jules Santana Bank. How do Jules got 20 songs? Like 20 songs. I think the verses. Now Banks is nice. I didn't say Banks wasn't nice. Who heard me say Banks wasn't nice? I'm not reading your comments no more, homie. Whenever somebody come in here and try to, and I think you're trying to try to make it sound like I'm saying something I'm not saying, I'm not reading your comments no more. Shout out to you though. I'm not gonna argue with you. I'm not arguing with you. I never said that. So shout out to you. Anyway, what up, Dog Soldier? Dog Soldier says peace, love, prosperity, BBN family, Jack Fruits, love is power. I don't know. I just don't think Banks or Jules Santana has enough music to do a versus. I don't know. I'm not talking about mixtapes, homie. I'm talking about independently released music. Every single rapper has mixtapes out there and could get 20 songs together. We're talking about 20 bangers. We're talking about 20 songs that when they come on, the whole club is going to jump. You think Banks and Jules both have 20 songs where if it come on, the whole club is going to jump? I don't think so. I'm sorry. Oh, you wasn't here when I was here. First of all, mixtapes don't count. Has anybody played a song from a mixtape yet? Has you watching? I just got a question. Watching the verses. Has anybody heard a song played from a mixtape yet? Has anybody heard a song played from a mixtape yet? Watching the verses. Has anyone heard a song from a mixtape yet? I swear to God, if y'all gonna interact with the people that's coming here to troll me, I'm gonna assume you here with them and I'm kicking them with you. Kicking you with them. Has anyone heard one mixtape song on a verses yet? I think that because I'm just at so I'm not gonna get into this. People got mixtapes. I keep hearing this. Has anyone heard one song from a mixtape yet on a verses? Gucci Mane and Jeezy played from mixtapes? Anybody else could Snoop don't got no fucking mixtapes. Could anybody else verify that? Could anybody else verify that Gucci and Jeezy play from mixtapes? Because I haven't seen, I don't know Gucci and Jeezy songs to be able to say they play from mixtapes. So I'm not, can anybody else that I personally know on this channel verify that? I'm not saying it's not true. I'm asking, can somebody verify that? And be somebody I know. Because if you're just a random name I don't know, I'm not going to trust it. Business as Gucci did. No, Snoop don't got no mixtapes. I'm just gonna put that guy on timeout. There you go. I'm gonna put you on timeout, homie. Nah, I'm gonna leave you alone. I'm gonna leave you alone. What the fuck I can't. Black Cuddy says no. All songs have to be cleared. You know why I don't think they're playing songs from mixtapes? Anybody want to know why I don't think they're playing songs from mixtapes? Oh, they might be. But you want to know why I don't think that's the way that the verses want to go? Why do you think the verses is doing the verses? The verses are doing the verses so they could push fucking sales on Spotify. I do know this, right? It wouldn't be in the verses' best interest to put a song up on the fucking verses that people can't find on the internet to go play and run the streams up on. So, I don't know about all of this mixtape shit. Maybe they do got mixtape stuff. Maybe they don't. What the fuck do I know? But as far as I know, they're trying to run the numbers up on music that's already online. So, I'm assuming that there's people who made music with these artists that want their work displayed on the verses. You know, the engineers, the producers, all of these people. So I don't know if they're playing mixtape music, but I would think that if they did play mixtape music, that would go directly contrary to what they're trying to do over there by building up the streams on the music that's already existing, that's you know, official music. So I don't know. Maybe they are. I haven't seen one. But business as Gucci did, so alright. With that being said, Jada and Fab pull from mixtapes. Who's saying that? I don't know if Tim Bullock is telling the truth or lying, so I don't know. Business does say that Gucci played a couple songs from the mixtape, then he dropped the compilation the next day. Alright. I have no idea what playing on commercials and in bathrooms have anything to do with what we're talking about. So I'm gonna stop reading John Wayne's comments. Also, what the fuck? The fuck does it have to do if they play? What they played that music on the elevator the other day. So they gotta play it in the verses. The other day I was in a cab. I heard a song. I'm pretty sure they're gonna use it in the verses. Like, what the fuck? The other day I went to the amusement park. They had this song playing. The fuck? John Wayne says Fab's career is a mixtape, so I could definitely see that's kind of true. That's a fact though. Most of Fab's music is mixtape, or he's actually featured on somebody else's shit. I don't know what's up with Fab. I don't know what's up with Fab. I don't know what's up with Fab, because Fab, to be as skilled as Fab is, and to not have a benchmark album. I don't think he has a benchmark album. I don't think he has an album. I don't think Fab has an album that's like, his opus. I don't think he has that, and I don't know why. But he doesn't have like an opus. You understand what I'm saying? Like, Jay-Z got Reasonable Doubt. Nas got Illmatic. Biggie, I guess, got Ready to Die. You understand what I'm saying? Like, he doesn't have one of those albums for some strange reason. Although we all know Fab is nice to death. You understand what I'm saying? Like, that's the odd shit. Like, we all look at Fab and be like, yo, this nigga Fab is a beast. And at the same time, he doesn't have one of those albums that, like, really sets him apart, that we could look at and be like, yo, that we could really look at and be like, yo, Fab is killing it. Fab is that nigga. Dog Soldier, I'm going to assume this is for what I think it's for, so I'm not going to call it. Supreme Dream says Fab made a lot of money off singles. He has big singles instead of big albums. 100% agree. I think that there was a point where Fab was putting out, I'm not going to lie, I'm about to put y'all, for everybody that don't know, I don't know if this is just a New York thing, but there was a point where Fab was just putting out the bangerinest bangers. Like, Fab was just putting out, it was just singles though, and it was like, everything he was putting out was just like explosively good. Like, incredibly good. Like, what the fuck? Fab is killing these niggas. French Montana versus T.I. Did T.I. do versus yet? Yeah, he doesn't have a benchmark album. He's similar to Jadakiss in that regard. I don't know. I'm gonna agree. Matter of fact, I'm gonna agree with you. He's similar to Jadakiss in that regard, but Jadakiss has songs that came off of albums that he made that we all know and love. Yeah, I don't know about French Montana T.I. either. That don't sound right. What the fuck? That don't sound right. I don't know if that sound right. Did T.I. do one? Didn't T.I. try to do one against somebody already? Or did it? Or I think T.I.'s keep getting canceled, right? No, Fab was when Fab first of all, when Fab came out, that flow, that voice. Remember when he was doing all those songs with Mo, Little Mo? People forget about Little Mo. She had a voice. She just was not, I don't know. People might not like the way that she looked. But if Little Mo came out right now, she'd be a, I think, wait, hold on. Let me look at a picture of Little Mo real quick. If Little Mo came out right now, she might be, like, people might really be fucking with her. She just looks like, I don't know. She just looked like, I don't know. I think that she just needed better, sometimes you just need a better stylist. Yeah, I'm looking at these pictures. She just need a better stylist. Like, her stylist was terrible. A lot of these women is not unattractive or bad looking. They stylists just suck. I'm just keeping it a stack. Some of these women just, it's not them. Like, some of these women that we might be looking at and we be like, oh, she's not as attractive as that chick. It don't got shit to do with how she look. Like, you take them women, take all their makeup off, put them all in the same clothes, stand them side by side, you probably have a different feeling. you know, because one of them just has a really good stylist and the other one stylist it sucks. I don't know what way to put that. Timberland says, what about the Soul tape? You gotta put me on to that, Stilo. I'm drawing a blank. Timberland TV says T.I. hasn't done a versus yet. He's supposed to do it with Jeezys and they switched to Gucci. Supreme Dream says T.I. tried to do it with Busta Rhymes, but it didn't work out. T.I. didn't try to do it with Busta Rhymes. T.I. didn't want to do it with Busta Rhymes. Busta called T.I. out. Who said that stupid shit? Supreme Dreams. Right, that's why I remember who say stupid comments that don't. What the fuck? Busta didn't call T.I. out. What happened was Busta went on fucking Fat Joe's show. Fat Joe said a thing regarding how T.I. had called out all the New York rappers. Busta said he'll take the fucking call out, and then T.I. backed out of it and started talking about battling dinosaurs or some stupid shit. John Wayne says the industry was hard on them dark-skinned women during that time. I 100% agree with you. Because Little Mo's not unattractive. She just had a terrible stylist. Like, what the fuck? And also, back then, makeup wasn't really being made for women of color. Makeup wasn't really being made for women of color back then. Is there any females in here that could co-sign that for me? Said T.I. versus Ludacris. I don't know. I don't know if that's a battle I want to see. Is that fair? I just don't know if that's a battle I want to see. I think I would want to see Ludacris against somebody a little bit more animated. I think that those guys is too far on the polar opposites. But that might be lit. That might be lit too. That might be lit too. But I don't know. I don't know about T.I. versus Ludacris. I want to see T.I. against a New York nigga, period. Because he was talking all that shit. Supreme Dreams, I agree. Said Little Mo music wasn't consistent unless she had it with Fab. I agree. I think Fab is just a really good songwriter. T.I. versus the Lifetime documentary. You're really funny, John Wayne. Sorry about that. I lost connection. Did anybody else get kicked? I got kicked. I'm wondering if anybody else got kicked. T.I. versus Game. That might be interesting. I think T.I. gets smoked though. I think if T.I. goes against Game, he gets smoked because Game's first album is incredible. Game's first album is incredible. And Game has other good music also. I think if T.I. goes against Game, he gets smoked. Because once again, I think T.I. has a lot of dope songs, but I don't know how those songs is going to play in a versus. Luda and Busta will be an incredible versus. Luda and Busta Luda and Busta will be an incredible versus. That would be incredible. That would be absolutely incredible. Luda and Busta, who said that stupid shit? Timberland. That would be absolutely incredible. Luda and Busta, who said that stupid shit? Timberland, shout out to Timberland, salute. Luda and Busta would be incredible. Absolutely incredible. If they do Ludacris and Busta, please let me be the MC. Please let me be the MC. I come out there and do my Jack Frost shit. Let me be the MC. Luda against Busta. We out here, we doing things, you rat bastards. T.I. has good music. I actually like T.I., just so we can be clear. I like T.I. I am a T.I. fan of his music. I also like the nigga swag to a degree. The only thing that kills me is when he be saying words and using them wrong. What the fuck? Like, I get it. The word means that thing, but adjectives, verbs, nouns, all of these things are those things for a reason. Adverbs. So when you're using a word, that if you say that the word means a thing, so in that case you're using it correctly. but you're using a word that's an adjective actually like it's like a verb or something, then you're not doing it right. But shout out to T.I. because I like everything about T.I. And I always thought T.I. just came off to me like a Southern New York nigga. Not for nothing. I like everything about T.I. Nah, you good, Stilo. Don't worry about it. LL versus Busta. I would prefer to see LL against KRS-One. I think if anyone can go against KRS-One, LL can. I think LL might be one of the most underrated, underappreciated rappers, underappreciated great rappers from the 80s. Cassidy versus Jadakiss. I love Cassidy, but he gonna get smoked. He's not even gonna be able to play his biggest hit. Nobody's gonna want to hear the jump off with him and R. Kelly. They gonna play that shit. Motherfuckers gonna be booing. Boo! Get out of here, Cassidy. Gonna be like, oh, dart it. Gosh, dart it. They gonna be like, get that fucking R. Kelly out of here, you rat bastard. He gonna be like, oh, dart it. So that's the problem Cassidy is gonna have. He ain't gonna be able to play the Hotel song, and I think that's his biggest hit. So I don't know if Cassidy's gonna be able to do that. But I do see another way that this whole versus thing could evolve, but I'm gonna keep that to myself because I think that this versus thing is my idea to begin with. But I'm gonna keep that to myself. But I know a different way. I'm not going to say evolve, but I know a different thing that they can do with that platform that they created that people will pull up to, and it'll be big, and it'll probably generate more money or as much money as this versus is currently generating for all the people it's generating. This is literally my idea. Keep trying to tell y'all, motherfuckers is in tune. I just can't figure out a way to get the money to flow this way. Everybody else is getting paid off my ideas except for me. What would happen if they removed all the music that R. Kelly wrote from streams, including the other artists? There would be so much music removed. First of all, somebody might sue somebody. Somebody might get sued. For real, for real. I think you're going to have to wait until Homeboy is convicted of something. I'm going to show you something funny. You know how people be like, yo, them chicks don't like you posting their pictures. I'm literally in a conversation with one right now about posting pictures. Shout out to She's So Lectra. I love her. She's one of the females that always conversates and talks with me that I be posting. Not all of them talk to me. I'm not going to make it seem like that. But she's one of the females that she always conversates and talks to me, and I post her. That's why I stay posting her. Matter of fact, we're going to look for some posts. I'm going to look for some pictures to post to her today. We're going to Oh, shit. I don't own that music. Music. I'm just way too extra. I feel like being extra today. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I feel like being so extra today. Let me see. Yep, she got some stuff. I'm gonna repost on her today. She beautiful. I don't know. I mean, like, she's physically attractive, but I like her energy. Busta would smoke T.I. Busta would smoke a lot of niggas. I don't want to see Busta against LL because I know LL is one of the few people I think could go head to head with KRS-One. So I would prefer to see that. We got to get an LL KRS-One at one point. Outkast versus Migos. Why you want to embarrass the Migos like that? Why you want to embarrass the Migos like that? The Migos to get embarrassed, homie. The Migos, if you ever wanted any advice, don't do a versus against Outkast. Why would you do that to them? The fuck? Game don't need 20. Game got 15. Game got 15. He don't need 20. Game got 15. T.I. got 20 songs, but he only got about 6 or 7 that could win him anything. What the hell? hell? Nah, man. Migos, don't go against Outkast. Why you trying to embarrass the Migos? We like the Migos. We like the Migos. What problem? What you got a problem with the Migos? The Migos all seem to be cool niggas. Why you want them to be embarrassed? No one do a damn. No one. No one do a versus against the fucking Outkast. No one. The hell? Maybe Run DMC? No one do a versus against Outkast. The hell you doing to these guys? Who could do a versus? Wu-Tang could do a versus against Outkast. Game's first album is a classic. So Timbaland TV, I'm starting to doubt your knowledge of hip hop. If you think that Game only got 4 or 5 songs, his whole entire first album could go up there. The hell? Why would you want to do that to the Migos? The fuck? Yeah, like the Outkast got to go up there against some heavyweight. What the fuck? You gonna embarrass the Migos for? We like the Migos. Yeah, so I'm not paying no attention to what Timbaland says. Keep your comments coming, Timbaland. They're hilarious. But nah, when you just said that whole thing, we're not doing that. First of all, yeah, Bone Thugs, I don't know. Bone Thugs, I don't think the Migos should go against Bone Thugs anyway, either. See, this is the problem the Migos have. I'm going to tell you the problem the Migos have right now. They make good music as a unit. Do not get this confused. Migos make good music. I like the Migos, although I don't think they're one of the greatest groups of all time. I think right now, in the era that we're living in, they are extremely influential to this era that we're going through. I think Migos, Future, those guys are just extremely influential to this era that we're going through. So in no way am I trying to be disrespectful towards the Migos. In no way. I like these guys. But the problem that the Migos have is this. How many of their songs are going to sound like the last song? How many back-to-back Migos songs are you going to get to people start saying, damn, all of this shit sound the same? Is that fair? Is that fair? Is that fair? Mariah versus Janet, I'm here for that. I'm here for that. Mariah versus Janet, I'm here for that. And the Migos just recently said something I didn't like when they said they started this trap music thing. Migos, you did not start trap music, alright? You did not nowhere near started any of this trap music stuff. But, you know, you're supposed to have that type of energy with you, so shout out to them. Daryl Jenkins says Alicia Keys versus Lauryn Hill. I'm here for that. That's a good, whoever, Daryl Jenkins, salute to Daryl Jenkins. We was trying to figure out somebody to go against Lauryn Hill for the longest. I'm here for that. I'm here for the Alicia Keys against Lauryn Hill. I'm here for the Alicia Keys against Lauryn Hill. I love Alicia Keys. I love Alicia Keys so much that even though I was like, I'm never going to meet the chick, when she got married, I was like, fuck that nigga. On some real shit. Even though, yo, for real, shout out to Swizz. On some real shit. I was like, I'm never gonna meet this bitch. But when she got married, I was like, fuck this nigga. Love Alicia Keys. But I'm sorry, Lauryn Hill is the queen. She's the queen. The only queen that's a queen over Lauryn Hill was Queen Latifah. Lauryn Hill was the queen. And then after Queen Latifah and Lauryn Hill, all the other queens come. Those are the queens. Period. Those are the queens. So, that'll be a dope versus though. I'm here for that. We wouldn't be able to do a Tonight Show. They got to do that on the weekend. we wouldn't be able to do a Tonight Show. They got to do that in the middle of the day. I don't know what to tell you. They got to do that shit at 6 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Wait, hold on. 6 o'clock Eastern Standard Time is 3 o'clock over there, so they can't do that. They got to start that shit at 10 o'clock. They got to start it at 10 o'clock or at 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Because 10 o'clock is 7 o'clock over on the West Coast, right? So they got to start that shit either like between 9 and 10 o'clock. They got to give people time. They got to allow for everybody to be home. That shit is going to get the most views. Alicia Keys, Lauryn Hill? What the fuck? I don't care what nobody say. Lauryn Hill was the best female rapper of all time. But also, Lauryn Hill, Missy Elliott, I think that's also good. Nope. Erykah Badu, no, but I could see Alicia Keys against Erykah Badu. Lauryn Hill and Erykah Badu should have made music together, to be honest with you. That would be incredible. They got similar vibes. People are doing $20 promos on IG, one post. I just want everybody to look at this when you see how much I charge for people. I want everybody to look at this when you hear my prices. One post for $20. You hear my prices. I just want people to just look at this. One post, $20. What up, Dope Dealer? He says T.I. has to do one against Luda. I don't know who T.I. is going to go against, to be honest with you. I wouldn't want Lauryn Hill against Erykah Badu, though. I would want Lauryn Hill against Alicia Keys. I think that's a good look. I think Alicia Keys against Erykah Badu is a good look. Oh, they saying they made trap pop. Yeah, I'm saying they didn't make trap pop. You know who made trap pop? If you want to say anybody did, Fetty Wap. Tell me where I'm wrong. Then who came out first, Migos or Fetty Wap? Who came out first? Migos or Fetty Wap? Fetty Wap literally have a song called Trap Queen. It's trap pop. And shout out to Migos for admitting that they're not hip hop and that they're pop music. Boom. If you didn't get that part of that conversation that they was having. Migos admitted that they're pop music, not hip hop. Salute to the Migos. Yeah, Migos is pop music. Migos is not hip hop. It's rap, but rap is also pop. Rap is the way in which you're delivering the shit, or whatever the case is. Let's get 5 to 10 $10 drops to the Cash App. There was a drop that came through, but I'm not sure if I'm supposed to call it, so I didn't call it. So shout out to the Migos admitting that they make pop music and not hip hop, which I'm fine with, by the way. No, trap pop, not trap music. I fucked up when I said that. I fucked up. Trap pop, not just trap music. Trap pop, and I'm saying Fetty Wap did, cause that Trap Queen, that shit hit when that shit came out. That shit hit. This nigga whole career is off of that one fucking song, damn near. No disrespect to Fetty Wap. Fetty Wap. I don't dislike the guy. I actually like the guy. I like most of these guys. Like, not as a person, because I don't know most of these guys as like in like personally. I haven't actually been in the same you know, vicinity with most of these guys, so I really can't say it like that. But I like a lot of these guys. I'm real open-minded towards my preferences of music to a degree. You understand what I'm saying? Like, you don't have to be the best rapper for me to like your rap. Niggas be like, you know, you don't gotta be the best rapper for me to think that your rap sounds good. You don't have to be the best singer for me to think your song sounds good. Chillin', dope dealer. Not, oh, my fault, the dope dealer. Timberland says Migos was out before Fetty. Fetty kind of rode the trap wave. You would have never thought he was from Jersey. So Migos was out before Fetty Wap? Okay, so then maybe they did. Shout out to them. I didn't know. Who was out first, Migos or Fetty? I don't know if I should go with what this Timberland TV guy is saying, because he made a comment earlier, and I'm like, I'm shaky on that shit. So I'm not 100% sure what's going on with this guy. So who else? Oh, so Migos did come out first. All right, so Migos might have started so I'm gonna say that they started the trap pop. Shout out to Migos. Shout out for Timberland for doing at least one good comment. And shout out to Black Power Cross, because y'all know that if I don't really know a person, I don't just go with what they're saying. So thank you to everybody that is people in here that I know that is stepping up and confirming some of these comments that these other people are making, because you're making the show a lot easier for me. Thank you very much. What, man? I'm over here minding my business. That's my favorite thing to say after I did some. I'm not gonna lie to you. That's my favorite thing to say after I did some shit that is making somebody like, what the fuck? I'm like, what are you doing? I'm out here minding my business. This is my favorite thing. Yo, not for nothing. Real quick, I just want to say this. I probably got, like, not for nothing, like, personally, me, shit that I say that ain't in the spectrum of regular regular verbiage that people use, I probably got about 20, 30 catchphrases. Easy. that I haven't even used here. Good morning. I like to see Styles P versus AS. Who's AS? Is this a joke? Who's AS? Is this a joke? Or are you saying is this a joke? Like, you know, when people say, yo, did you see what happened to Ma? Who? Ma who? My nuts. Is this like one of those jokes? I'm curious. I'm asking. Shout out to Maritza. I used to go to school with this short girl in elementary school named Maritza. She was like regular looking, but I used to love her personality. I used to like her personality. She wasn't like the cutest girl in class or nothing like that, but I used to like her personality. And she wore glasses, and I'm partial to females in glasses. I'm just gonna let you know right now. I likes to have the women's in the glasses. Matter of fact, when we're doing special times, you could also keep the glasses on if it helps you. I likes the women's in the glasses. I'm not even gonna lie to you. We don't know what AS mean, and I'm not gonna try to hypothesize. She's gonna either tell us what AS means, or we're gonna assume it's a joke. AZ. Oh, I don't think Styles P should independently go against anyone. I think the Locks should go against somebody. But I don't think Styles P should independently go against anyone. I think the Locks could go against what up, Prince to Amir? I think the Locks can go against Outkast. As much as I love the Locks, I'm still gonna give the edge to Outkast. But I think the Locks could go against Outkast and it should be lit. But as you already seen, two people from YO already absolutely just manhandled individuals on the damn verses. DMX, as much as we love Snoop Dogg, DMX manhandled that second half of that verses with DMX and Snoop Dogg. Snoop Dogg got manhandled by DMX. And what Jadakiss did to Fab, I feel bad for Fab because Fab had a lot better music that they didn't even play. But what Jadakiss did to Fab, that was kind of embarrassing. Fab got to be really pissed. I think I don't know what's going on with Fab, but I think Fab might be a nigga that niggas don't like, but he's just really skilled, so they gotta deal with him. For real. Because I think Fab is a nigga that niggas don't like, for whatever the reason is. Niggas really don't like him, but he really probably is a cool nigga. And niggas don't like him because the way that he got did at that verses was retarded. Timberland says, see you talk about my takes and you talking about how the Lox going against Outkast. Now you got to question your... Why do I got to question anything that I'm talking about? I'm not reading your comments no more. I'm not reading your comments so much because I just want to kick you. But I'm not going to kick you. I'm just going to not read your comments no more. I don't think Outkast walks through them, but I do think Outkast definitely edges the Lox. I don't think Outkast walk through them. Like Outkast is gonna walk through a lot of mofos. I don't think they're gonna walk through the Lox though. Are you serious? Evidently you don't know his catalog. I don't know whose catalog. I'm not even reading no more of your comment until you tell me whose catalog you're talking about. Black Power Cross said, let's kick the weirdo. I just don't like when people misrepresent the things in which I do and say. That's a pet peeve of mine. I don't never want revenge on a person, but that makes me just don't want you around me. I'm not coming for you. I'm not trying to get revenge. I don't got no beef with you or nothing like that. That just make me not want to deal with you. Instead of getting revenge, I'd rather just go through life like you don't exist no more. That's why I keep telling y'all, like, there's people I will never be cool with again. I just go through life like you don't exist no more. That's it. Are you serious? Evidently you don't know his catalog. He is the most underrated rapper. One, I don't think Styles P is the most underrated rapper. I think that there are more underrated rappers. I do agree that he's underrated. Also, I'm not saying that he can't go against AZ. What I am saying is this. A better show for the public would be Outkast against Lox. I don't know what you hear. What you hear is what you're choosing to hear. Don't worry about it. People do this to me all the time. I say one thing, they pretend I'm saying I really mean something else. So it's okay. I'm going to try to stay away from your comments. I hope you keep commenting. I don't have no beef with you. I think Tribe could go against Outkast. You know what? Salute the Dog Soldier. Hey, Dog Soldier, was this drop to be called? I don't know if this drop was supposed to be called. Was this drop supposed to be called? Let me know. Yeah, I don't have no I think, just so we can be clear, I think Outkast is one of the best, if not the best, duo ever to rap. I mean, I'm only putting Run DMC over them, just so we can be clear. I'm only putting Run DMC over them. As far as a duo, I can't think of a better duo off the top of my head. I don't think Lox would beat Outkast. The main reason why I don't think Lox would beat Outkast is because Outkast has their music varies to an extreme degree. They make so much different types of music. Outkast was doing pop music and hip hop music at the same fucking time in the same song. So Outkast I just don't see anyone really being able to touch them. Now, as far as Tribe Called Quest is concerned, I don't think Tribe Called Quest would beat them either. I don't think EPMD is better than Outkast. I don't think Tribe Called Quest would beat them either. I just think that their sounds are complementary. So when I say Styles P, I would prefer that the Lox did a group battle. I mean, it doesn't have to be against Outkast. Shout out to BQ Mommy. Everybody say what's up to my sister-in-law. It doesn't have to be against Outkast. I'm just saying I would prefer if the Lox did a group battle. I don't think Mobb Deep better than Outkast. Outkast is incredible, man. I don't know what to tell you. Outkast is when you get people together and they're just really just trying to create music, and it's not about being a better rapper. See, that's what we got to understand when we working alongside our friends and our people who we're trying to build with. It's not about being better than them. It's about us coming together and creating something great. And I think that that's one of the biggest problems that black people have in general. I don't see that with Outkast. They was just coming together trying to create great music. And that's why they have that one album where it's one side is one of them and one side is Big Boy and the other side is Andre 3000. And quite frankly, Andre 3000 is arguably the greatest rapper to ever come out the South. Tell me a rapper from the South better than Andre 3000. Lox versus G Unit, that'd be dope. Tell me a rapper from the South better than Andre 3000. Andre 3000, I think he's the best rapper to ever come out the South. Speaker Boxing and Love Below. Yeah, that's a fact. The album was incredible. I think Andre 3000 is the best rapper to come out of the South. Somebody tell me wrong. Somebody tell me where I'm wrong. What up, Monica Kendra Whitehead? Okay. Somebody tell me where I'm wrong. What rapper in the South is better than Andre 3000? I'm waiting. Takao has to know somebody in the South better than Andre 3000 because he said that there's so many groups that would smoke Outkast. So, Takao, tell me a rapper from the South that's better than Andre 3000. Scarface is not better than Andre 3000. Appreciate you, though. In my opinion, because this is subjective. I don't think Scarface is better than Andre 3000. Scarface is dope, though. I like Scarface. Pico Slim says Andre 3000 is responsible for a lot of these rappers' style. Those is a fact. That's a fact. That's a whole fact. Timberland TV said only rapper that is created in the VERZUZ 3000 is CeeLo. I like CeeLo. I don't know if I like him on that level though. But that's an interesting take. Name me a rapper in the South better than Andre 3000. And I think that right there is the proof that Outkast is just going to smoke so many people. Maritza says, love your commentary, but that is my favorite group of all time. Lox and Styles is my favorite rapper I sell. First of all, I'm a big Lox fan. And I fuck with Styles. Alright, the Ghost. I think that Jadakiss is literally one of the best rappers. And I think that Sheek Louch is some nice glue. That's a compliment, by the way. The best way I could put it is Wu-Tang is dope as shit. But would they be as dope? Would we like Wu-Tang the way that we like Wu-Tang if Old Dirty Bastard didn't exist? Old Dirty Bastard is not the best rapper in Wu-Tang. But there's a couple of songs where Old Dirty Bastard had the best verse. That's how I look at Sheik. I like Sheik. I didn't always like Sheik. Really? Because most days I'm in here telling everybody about how dope the Locks is when we talk about rap. So maybe you should come in here on most days. I don't know what to tell you. Eazy-E versus Ice-T. I think if they do a rapper that passed away, you got to do it against another rapper that's not here neither, and then bring out like their kids or something. I have like their kids be their avatar, or their wife be their avatar, or their something like that. What up, Net Stars Live? Yeah, Luda. No. Luda is an incredible rapper. I just don't think he's better than Andre 3000. Ludacris is probably definitely top 5 out of the South. I think Ludacris is over T.I. to me. We mean clean that up. These are things I'm always saying. These are things that I'm always saying. Ace Hood, T.I., Boozy, Kevin Gates, Plies. I mean, for me, the list goes on. And you think all of these people are better than Andre 3000? Ace Hood is nice as shit. I forgot who stole his style. Somebody stole Ace Hood's style. Is they trying to say that Meek stole Ace Hood's style? Anyway, you think all of those guys are better than Andre 3000? Who thinks Ace Hood? I don't know if this is what Takao was saying, but I'm assuming. Who thinks Ace Hood is better than Andre 3000? Who thinks T.I. is better than Andre 3000? Who thinks Boozy is better than Andre 3000? Who thinks Kevin Gates is better than Andre 3000? And who thinks Plies is better than Andre 3000? I think that's what Takao was trying to say. I'm not 100% sure, though. You got to ask him. Andre 3000. This is the guy we're talking about that I think he's saying that those guys are better than. Andre 3000. I'm laughing at shit. I don't know how to take that comment. I want to know what you guys think. I don't know how to take that comment. I'm going to keep it a stack with you. Shout out to Takao. I don't know how to take that comment, though. Shout out to him. I'm going to disagree with you, my brother. If you think any of those guys is better than Andre 3000, I'm going to disagree with you vehemently. I'm going to vehemently disagree with you. I'm going to disagree with you on all levels. There's levels that I'm disagreeing with you on that has not been created yet. Those levels also you disagreed with. I'm going to be spending most of my time going back and forth, finding different ways to be disagreeing with that list being better than Andre 3000. No, I mean, if you think those people are better than Andre 3000, you're telling everybody how much they should respect your opinions on music. I don't really care what you tell people. That's on you. You telling people how to treat you. I'm over here just trumpeting it. Don't remember, this guy thinks Ace Hood is better than Andre 3000. T.I., Boozy, Kevin Gates, and Plies all better than Andre 3000. What the fuck? Shout out to this shit. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell. I'm thinking this is hilarious, and no one else is going at this guy. That's why I'm saying jokes. I'm like, what the fuck? All I can say is, it's pretty early, man. The drugs. What the hell is this guy talking about? I'm trying to tell you, man. He might need some Percocets. Could somebody get him the drugs if he hasn't taken them already? Because there's a problem. You either got too many drugs in your system or not enough. We need to figure this out. Somebody get on that stat. The hell? The fuck? I mean, look, man, you can like whoever you like, man, but I don't know. Who else is better than Andre 3000? This nigga's gonna be like Groucho Marx. I don't know who he's gonna say. Yo, why isn't there a rapper named Groucho Marx? You don't think that'd be dope? You don't think that'd be dope? Why is there not a rapper called Groucho Marx? You know what? A rapper. You need to make a song and call it Groucho Marx. Boom. Nobody thinks that those guys are better than Andre 3000. Only this guy. Only this guy. That's the only guy that thinks that these guys is better. No one is believing these things. That guy can't tell me shit about anything. I don't care what nobody say. This nigga again, he can't tell me nothing about nothing. I'm not gonna. Anything you say, I'm probably gonna disagree with, homie. He can't tell me nothing. He gonna be like, peanut butter goes with jelly. I'ma question that shit. I'm be like, wait, hold on. You trying to tell me when I make a sandwich, I should put peanut butter and jelly? But hold on, you said those guys was better than Andre 3000. I swear, every time if I knew this dude personally in real life, every single time he'd tell me anything, I repeat the thing back to him, and then I'd say to him, yeah, but you said that Ace Hood was better than Andre 3000. I'm not kicking him, but I'm like, you said those things. I don't know if I should take your advice or nothing. Guy's gonna be like, I'm gonna be like, I don't know, suffocating or some shit. He's gonna be like, breathe in and out. I'm gonna be like, wait, hold on. Should I be breathing out and in? It's like, this guy. Wait, hold on. He's gonna be like left foot and then right foot. Hold on. But you said Boosie was better than Andre 3000. I don't know if I can take. Maybe I should do them both at the same time. I be going around walking like this. He said you gotta do left foot, right foot. Hold on. You said Boosie was better than Andre 3000. I don't think I should be taking your word for anything. I'm walking like this from now on. That's what I'll be doing. Shout out to this guy. I don't know what to tell you. What the fuck? I'm getting off that. List all the rest of the people you think that are better than Andre 3000, by the way. I'm curious. Anyway, I'm gonna get off that. I just think that shit's hilarious. Just so y'all could be clear, I'm usually here arguing that Andre 3000 isn't the best rapper ever. I'm not trying to laugh, but usually whenever Andre 3000 come up, there's about 6 or 7 people in here that's like he's the best rapper ever. And I'm like, I can't argue with you. The guy's dope. He's not my favorite, but you know, it is what it is. And there'd be about 6 or 7 people in here usually out here extolling on the virtues of Andre 3000's linguistic abilities. And I just be like, okay, like he's not my favorite rapper though, but he's nice. Now finally I got a dude. I wish, why couldn't you be here on them days? You need to watch every show so the next time we have we gonna have a conversation about rap tonight, just so I could bring this shit up. Black Power Cross. So that must be the list of guys that he got a crush on. He might have a crush on these guys. We is not gonna make fun of him for liking a little bit of male on male action. That's his business, okay? Shout out to Takao if that's what he likes. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Takao. We're gonna go get you some pink doilies. You to put on your kitchen table. We're gonna help you out over there. We're gonna go make sure that you have all of the man makeup. You know they make man makeup now, by the way. You're gonna have all the man makeup that you needs. I don't think he's stop that. We're not gonna make gay jokes. I want to make all types of different jokes. I make gay jokes. I don't care. Shout out to the LGBTQ community. I'm gonna make jokes about you rat bastards, and y'all better laugh if them shits is funny. I'm dead serious. I'm gonna tell you something. I'm black, right? So when we get together, us black people get together and we start telling jokes, it's just black jokes, you know what I'm saying? That, you know, the jokes that only black people could tell. I get it. You understand what I'm saying? So there's jokes that I get only, you know, people that's a part of the LGBTQ community could say, right? And that could be acceptable. You know what I'm saying? Anyone else saying it, it's gonna, you know, it's not gonna be acceptable. It's gonna be cringeworthy. But there are jokes that people can make that are not black, and they'll make the joke and we all gotta laugh because it's just funny. That's how I feel about the LGBTQ community. What you mean, how do I view music? You know good music when you hear it. Are you asking me what my preferences are? I don't have a preference. When you hear good music, you know good music when you hear it. Are there certain barometers, are there certain criteria that I use in order that influences how much I like the music? It has to deal, first of all, the music we like is totally dependent on our emotional state when we hear it, first of all. So that's one. But if we're talking about music, how I gauge music's generally just on a technical sense, it still depends on what type of music we're speaking on. We just talking about rap. Obviously, I'm a person that I like lyrics. I like somebody that sounds like they know what they're talking about. I like somebody that you're not repeating yourself 6 times in a verse. Like if your whole entire verse is, I went and shot up a car, and then every single analogy that you're using or every single whatever you're using is just about the same thing, just rewording it, then that's not going to be interesting to me. You understand what I'm saying? Like you have to. I like storytelling, but I also like when it's no storytelling. I also like when it's just bragging and boasting. So it has more to do with a person's lyrical ability as far as when we're just talking about a rapper. Now, if we're talking about the music in its totality, then I like good themes. I think theme is important. I think theme first, right? And then after theme, then we're gonna, the way that it sounds, the way that it makes me feel. You understand what I'm saying? Because music is a feeling. So once again, you're gonna like music depending on your emotional state that you're in when you're hearing said music. That's why there's certain songs that you could hear, and if you hear that song at the wrong time while you're in the wrong mental state, you won't like the song. And then the next thing you know, you'll hear it at a different time. You'll be like, yo, this shit is kind of lit. That's because the first time you heard it, you wasn't in a mental or emotional state to be able to receive the information or to receive the music or to be able to receive the harmony or be able to receive the rhythm. And then when you become a little bit more receptive, because now you're in a different mood or you're in a different mind state, that music sounds different to you. So how do I view music? I view music based on my emotional state like every single other person. But I also like people that could be able to establish that they have technical skill as far as when it comes to lyrically technical, and as far as when it comes to because one of the most important aspects of music is the engineer. So not just lyrically but also engineer wise. You understand what I'm saying? A lot of these songs that's out there, you don't really like the rapper, you like the engineer. Y'all just don't know no better. I'm putting you on the game. The rappers know, you just don't know. You don't really like the rapper that much, you like the engineer. Putting you on the game. Rakim versus Big Daddy Kane. I don't think Rakim want to go against anyone. I don't know why. I think Rakim just don't want to go against anyone because he's the god Rakim. To me, he's the best rapper. We literally would have no... Rap would not sound the way that it sounds right now if not for Rakim, Kool G Rap, KRS-One, and Big Daddy Kane. Realistically, those are our 4 Mount Rushmores, period. Because hip-hop would not sound the way that it sounds right now without those 4 people. That's hip-hop Mount Rushmore. Rakim, Big Daddy Kane, KRS-One, Kool G Rap. Every single rapper that you hear right now, style, is part of one of those family trees. And it could be an argument made for Slick Rick. But that's what I believe the Mount Rushmore of rap is. But I get it. People always just want to put the people that they like the most up there. So they're gonna often people are gonna pick a more recent individuals. But without Rakim and without Kool G Rap, we don't have Eminem. Without Rakim, without Kool G Rap, I don't believe we have Nas. Without Rakim, without KRS-One, Rakim, and Kool G Rap, I don't believe we have Nas. You understand? Without Big Daddy Kane and KRS-One, I don't believe we have Pac. All you got to do is listen to their styles. If you understand cadence and flow, then you'll understand what I'm talking about to a degree, in my belief. Without Rakim, we wouldn't have a Big L. I don't believe. I believe Big L probably comes a lot of Rakim, a lot of Kane, a lot of Kool G Rap. Like a lot of rappers from the 90s. These are the people who they learned from. Rakim, Kane, Kool G Rap, KRS-One. These are the people that they learn from. Myself included. Little Kim versus Foxy Brown. Foxy Brown got that situation where she still can't hear, right? For everybody that don't know, Foxy Brown lost a hearing. Some people are saying that it came from an STD. I do not know if that to be true or false or whatever the case is. But Foxy Brown has a hearing problem. So I don't know if she can do a versus. Rick Ross does have a fire-ass catalog. Rick Ross, T.I. I think that'd be complimentary. And I think that Rick Ross against T.I. would be a situation where both of those men will be able to shine. Rick Ross, T.I. Which I think. Rick Ross, T.I. I don't know. What y'all think? I want to know what y'all guys' opinion is. I think that's a win, though. Rick Ross and T.I. I think that's a win. I think they should try to do that. I think that's probably the best person for T.I. to go up against. Rick Ross 50. How they gonna do 50 and Rick Ross? Oh man, 50 gonna have a fucking picture of Rick Ross's moms and shit at work sleeping. Oh, I hope more than a couple of people got that reference. How they gonna do that? They can't do that. Them niggas is still beefing. Remember, Rick Ross is one of the few people that ever beat 50 Cent in court. You think 50 Cent is doing a fucking versus with that guy? I'm gonna say that again. Rick Ross is one of the few people that have ever beat 50 Cent in court. You think 50 Cent is gonna do a versus against that guy? Alright, later, Timberland. You think Rick Ross is gonna be? I mean, that'd be beautiful if that's something that can happen. But you think 50 Cent is gonna get on the same stage with Rick Ross? Rick Ross is the only dude that beat 50 Cent in court. Lil Zane versus Ja Rule. We're gonna put Marcus on the timeout. Shout out to Marcus. I'm very happy to see you back. But we're gonna put you on the timeout for that, my brother. I hope you take this well. This nigga said Lil Zane against Ja Rule. Could you name 2 Lil Zane songs? Because I only know one. The one with him and 112. Coincidentally, Lil Zane is actually part of my family. So shout out to Lil Zane. Salute. You don't know it though. We cousins. Shout out to Lil Zane. But yo, Lil Zane. Yeah, Lil Zane is my cousin, by the way. So what the fuck? Could you name 2 Lil Zane songs? He got one with 112. That's the only one I know. I don't know no other song. Shout out to Lil Zane, though. Like I said, nigga, my family and cousin. Shout out to that shit, though. Why you gonna do that to Ja Rule? Ja Rule got hits. You know what? Ja Rule should go up against Rick Ross. And the winner gets 50. And that's how they should plug it. They should plug it just like that. Even though they know 50 is never going to show up. They should plug it just like that. Nah, I didn't kick him. I just put him on a timeout. Said that stupid shit. You better eat that timeout, come back and enjoy that, bitch. What the fuck? That shit is banana. This nigga said Rick Ross. I mean, Lil Zane and Ja Rule. Rick Ross want wit to change. I don't know what that means. Yeah, Zane has one song. They gonna play that one song with 112, what, 20 times? They gonna play that shit. I probably shouldn't have put him on the timeout for that stupid ass comment. That was a funny comment. You know what? I'm gonna apologize about putting you on that. You earned it, but I'm gonna apologize for putting you on that timeout. What the fuck? Lil Zane, nigga. Dead to this shit. I'm doing stuff with my legs down here. You just can't see it. You dead to this shit. I'm doing stuff with my legs. I just can't see it. He's out there dead to Lil Zane. Oh, shit. Killing it. Because he only got one song. So that means... I'm laughing at this stupid shit. Oh man, that was funny. You just made my day, Marcus Evans. I'm kind of upset that I put you on the timeout now. Oh man. Oh man. Oh man. Too funny. Too funny. He's just gonna be dancing the whole night. I like when the verses is about battling also. So, High Noon says, High Noon says, I just liked when verses was about battling instead of play. I think, not for nothing, I prefer the verses when it's about battling because it's verses, right? But I also understand that there's a lot of artists who they don't want to go up there and take that L. So sometimes in order to get people to come up there to go against other people who they and admire your work, you can't just come at them like that. You have to, look, it's just a celebration. So I get it. Give me 1 second. I need to look at something. Give me 1 second.
So you can see every one of these people walking, and all these people are going, their car are going right to that. Look at that. Does that look like a regular house deal, or does that look like a drug market? No. It's a drug market. How long did that take me to do? That took me a minute. What would you have done otherwise? Sat outside, the old school way. I used to go at 4 in the morning with a sleeping bag, a granola bar, and a set of binoculars, sit on a rooftop and call in drug deals. And then when the sun came up, so now I just have the people that go through the scene in a 24-hour span of time. And I'm actually watching that 9 minutes and 44 seconds. So I figure out now the next thing I want to do is where do these people go the most? So I use the pass.
The pass.
And right then and there, I have my drug deals in seconds because there's the frequency meter right there, and I can see the pass. So these two houses were in concert. We did search warrants on these later. But I also want to know, just for my own edification, how many people just go to that little door, like right there, every day? How many people go into that intersection? And this time, because I went a little higher, it's 400 because we cross underneath here too. So you can see every one of these people walking, and all these people are going, their car are going right to that. Look at that. Does that look like a regular house deal, or does that look like a drug market? It's a drug market. How long did that take me to do?
That took me a minute.
I keep trying to tell y'all, some of y'all ain't getting snitched on. Anyway, I did. Yeah, somebody just sent that to me. Shout out to P from Jersey. A lot of y'all not getting snitched on. Just so y'all know. That's the only reason why I just showed that. They just sent that to me. A lot of y'all not getting snitched on, man. They just acting like y'all getting snitched on, so y'all don't know how y'all getting caught. But a lot of y'all not getting snitched on. Anyway, we're going to get back to this. Yeah, Dog Soldier said that'll be a dope preliminary about leading up to 50. Yeah, 50 might do it if you do it like that. I mean, I don't think so. Because 50 don't need none of this shit. And he busy. So he probably don't care about none of this. But you don't know. Maybe 50 do it. But I don't see 50 doing I don't see 50 doing anything that's going to put money into the pockets of people he don't like. So that's why I don't see 50 doing a versus. Because you do know if 50 Cent do a versus, that's going to be one of the most watched verses. You know who should do a verse? Nas, Jay-Z. If Nas, Jay-Z do a verse, that's going to put all of this shit to bed. All of this shit gets put to bed. Nas, Jay-Z. All of this shit gets put to bed. Versus has to go on hiatus for a couple of months. In my opinion. I'm assuming you're saying Cameron and not Cameron. I just think that I think Dipset is pretty unique. I think that if Dipset does a versus against anyone, they're going to do well. No one's going to wash them. But it's just a lot of people that I don't see Dipset beating. But I don't think no one is going to wash them. No one is going to wash Dipset. Dipset is not getting washed. Not by Outkast, but not by nobody. Nobody's going to wash them. But I just don't see them winning against most of the higher echelon top tier groups. Also, when y'all text me and I don't get back to you in a stupid long time, it's not because I'm ignoring. Just want to be clear on that. I think people be feeling like I'm ignoring them sometimes. It's not because I'm ignoring you. Sometimes my shit just don't tell me nothing. And I got 2 phones, so I don't know what's going on with this sometimes. Other people got 2 phones too, but I'm new to this, alright? Rat bastards. Alright, so I don't know, I guess we're gonna call it a day. I guess we're gonna call it a night. A day, a morning show, or whatever the case is. Anything else anybody want to go out with before we get out of here? Some of y'all women don't know how good it feels to brush your beard. That was definitely a low blow. Some of y'all men don't know how it feels to brush a little bit of beard. That fucking hair on your face when that shit. That's why people be having all them bumps and everything. Because they be trying to scratch the fucking their face and their skin be irritated. Kanye versus Drake, Little Baby versus Moneybag. Little Baby, you really think Little Baby versus Moneybag? That might be interesting though, not for nothing. I don't know if Little Baby got enough music. Little Baby can't do that right now. Can't do that right now. I was gonna say Little Baby versus Dirk, but you really can't do that right now. Because they people. So you really can't. And they got songs together, so that shit I don't know. But I mean you can, because they did Method Man and Redman, so you could do Little Baby and Dirk. Who Naughty by Nature gonna go up against? Let's get Naughty by Nature up in there. How about that? Let's get Naughty by Nature versus A Tribe Called Quest. How about that? Who here for that? The Weeknd versus Frank Ocean's. Who's here for that? Naughty by Nature versus A Tribe Called Quest. Who here for that? Who here for that? I'm here for that. Naughty by Nature, Tribe Called Quest. I think that'd be lit. And a lot of people, Little Baby's style is like really banging right now. You let some of these young kids hear Tretch. I always like Vinny though. I mean, I like both of them. Tretch is dope as shit. Don't get it confused. But I think Vinny just has like 2 raps that he spit that I just thought was like really dope. And I will, if you have 1 or 2 verses that's really, really dope, like you will be high on my, like I'm like, whew. Like yeah, Tribe Called Quest versus fucking Tribe Called Quest versus Naughty by Nature. I was about to say Leaders of the New School. Naughty by Nature. Yeah, that's a whole win. Um, 40 and over would love it. See, this is the problem I have with the verses. I don't think that they're doing good promo. TDE. Who the fuck is TDE? Who the fuck is TDE? Anyway, I know the next level I know another level they could take this versus shit too, and that would be dumb lit. But stop giving away ideas for free today. I give a lot of dope ass ideas for free. We Top Dog Entertainment, salute. We literally talked about this 3 years ago. We talked about this whole concept and whole idea that they're using right now with the verses 2 or 3 years ago. I'm trying to tell you, people watch this channel. I see my ideas out there in the universe all the time. That's why I be so pissed. I be like, everybody's using my ideas and stuff like that. Y'all niggas is rich. Y'all niggas could spin the block for me. Y'all niggas could come back around and pick me up. Like, y'all niggas is literally using my ideas. Y'all niggas don't even gotta come get me. Y'all niggas could just donate to the fucking channel. Make sure that we keep that we keep some fucking income over here. Y'all taking all of my fucking ideas. That's the shit that killed me. Niggas is already using my ideas. What the fuck? I'm looking at their lineup right now. I'm looking at TDE's lineup. Okay, shout out to TDE. Shout out to Top Dog. Okay. Kendrick Lamar. Isaiah Rashad. Sazon, I don't know how to say her name. Season, I don't know how to say her name. Absol, Schoolboy Q, J Rock. Okay. Sakari, Sir. Okay. Reason, Punch. Okay. Alright. They doing things over there. That's a fact. But I don't think they marketing this shit right. Like if I think the marketing needs to be done a lot differently. Like you already have Instagram. Like the ideas that I have that they should be using for the marketing, or even drive up. Well, first of all, drive up the ratings like crazy on the shit that they already got high ratings on. But for the stuff that they don't have high ratings on, that's even drive that shit up even. Like they'll be able to do some ideas that they don't think people are gonna pull up for. I think the marketing that they're doing is just they need to improve the marketing. Like we know about VERZUZ, and people love the VERZUZ, and it's a big idea, and I get it. I get it, but they could be marketing that could be done that could 100% improve their numbers. And I got like 3 or 4 ideas myself. I'm just not gonna say them. I don't want. You know how pissed off I be sometimes when I say an idea and then people use the idea, but don't nobody come back and like you're supposed to pull up on them. Like whoever's got this idea, especially if they got this idea from over here at the BBN Network, they were supposed to pull up over here. They supposed to be dropping a couple $1,000s every month in the Cash App. What the fuck? Like on some real shit. They supposed to be dropping a couple $1,000s in the Cash App every month. Make sure I got $3,000-$4,000 in my Cash App every month. Like what the fuck? This guy right here, man, that was a dope ass idea. Let's keep feeding this nigga. This nigga situation even get better. The nigga's gonna even start talking more. His lips is gonna get looser. He's gonna be talking about even better ideas. Especially if I see that I'm making money, I'm gonna be talking about all my ideas. That being said, I'm gonna let y'all go. You guys are the best. Call out the Cash App drops real quick. I think we had 1. Shout out to we had 0. Shout out to we had 0? Huh? We had 0. Okay. Shout out to that shit. Yeah, I know who Joey Badass is. It's no CJ Fly. Why you asking me if I heard of them? Yeah, so 0 drops today. Shout out to you guys. Anyway, we still got to get up out of here. Got to go. With that being said, everybody, let's go do something positive today. Let's go encourage, just encourage people as much as we can. Remember, we're always trying to put our positive energy into the universe whenever possible. Whenever we're helping somebody else be the best person that they could be in that moment, we're being the best person that we could be. So please, let's go out there and be great. So we're always trying to put as much positive energy into the universe because we want positive energy to come back to us. So the easiest way to actually receive a thing is to give a thing out. So that's the type of energy that we want to be on today. We want to make sure that anybody that's inside of our anyone that's inside of our radius, anyone that's inside of the environment in which we can affect, we want to positively affect them, and hopefully we could encourage them to positively affect others. So that's the type of energy that we're going to be on today. With that being said, like, comment, subscribe, join the notification gang, hashtag Bronx Bombers. Let's get it. I love y'all. Take care of each other. Hug the kids for me. I haven't forgotten about you. And that's all I got on this one.